Shalom again. Jeremiah 10 we're looking at today. I'm reading out of the World English version. And Jeremiah 1. Hear the word which Yahweh speaks to you, house of Israel. Yahweh says, do not learn the way of the nations, and do not be dismayed at the signs of the sky, for the nations are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vanity. For one cuts a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. Okay, this is a Christmas tree they're talking about. I know some of you who have a hard time handling the truth don't want to hear it, but this is true. This is why his judgment's coming. So you might want to pay attention. You might want to pay attention. You might want to give an ear. Okay? They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers so that it can't move. They are like a palm tree of turned work and don't speak. They must be carried because they can't move. Don't be afraid of them, for they can't do evil. Neither is it in them to do good. Sorry about that, guys. There is no one like you, Yahweh. You are great, and your name is great in might. Who shouldn't fear you? King of the nations, for it belongs to you. Because all the wise men of the nations and in all their royal estate, there is no one like you. But they are together brutish and foolish, instructed by idols. It is just wood. There is silver beaten into plates, which is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Uphaz. The work of the engraver and the hands of the goldsmith. Their clothing is blue and purple. They are all the work of skillful men. But Yahweh is the true God. Don't even like saying that word. Yahweh is the true creator, true king, true father. He is the living and everlasting king. At his wrath, the earth trembles. The nations aren't able to withstand his indignation. You shall say to them, goodness gracious. Isn't that neat? I don't think that was what I was supposed to say or do. I'm almost there. Thank you for being patient. You shall say to them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth will perish from the earth and under the heavens. Yahweh has made the earth by his power. He has established the world by his wisdom, and by his understanding he outstretched the heavens. Hallelujah. When he utters his voice, the waters in heaven roar, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the earth, from the ends of the earth. He makes lightnings for the rain and brings the wind out of his treasuries. Every man has become brutish and without knowledge. Every goldsmith is disappointed by his engraved image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. Oops. They are vanity, a work of delusion. In their time, their visitation will perish. The portion of Jacob is not like these, for he is the maker of all things. Well, I just keep on doing that. And Israel is the tribe of his inheritance. Yahweh of armies is his name. Gather up your wares out of the land, you who live under siege. For Yahweh says, behold, I will sling out the inhabitants of the land at this time, and I will distress them, that they may feel it. Woe is me because of my injury. My wound is serious. But I said, truly it is my grief, and I must bear it. My tent has been destroyed, and all my cords are broken. My children have gone away from me, and they are no more. There is no one to spread my tent any more, to set up my curtains, for the shepherds have become brutish and have not inquired of Yahweh. Therefore they have not prospered, and their flocks have scattered. The voice of news, behold, it comes, and a great commotion out of the north country, to make the cities of Judea a desolation, a dwelling place of jackals. Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man who walks to direct his steps. Yahweh, correct me, but gently, hallelujah, but not in anger, lest you reduce me to nothing. Pour out your wrath on the nations that don't know you, and on the families that don't call on your name, for they have devoured Jacob. Yes, they have devoured, consumed him, and laid waste his habitation. Okay, so it clearly telling you right here too that the destruction is coming not just for worshiping these idols, and it gave a great example of a Christmas tree, which I know most people don't like to hear, but it is the truth. And also not calling on his proper name. Just like you don't want to be called out a name. Yod He Wah He, Yahweh, Father, does not like being called out a name either, and he does not like sharing a name with pagan gods. He does not like sharing anything with other gods. He clearly tells us he is a jealous God, and he wants to be served and served alone. He is a mighty God, but you must choose to worship him. You must choose to follow him and turn from the other ones. You can't have both. He is a covenant making, covenant keeping, promise keeping Father, but he wants all of our glory, all of our attention, and all of our hearts, and he doesn't want to share it with anybody else. So I'll be interested to know what you think in the comments. Yahweh bless you.